Hi, everyone. Welcome to our workshop for today on prescription drug abuse and misuse. My name is Catherine Majola Odonko, and I'm a student at Brigham Young University, Idaho. Prescription drug abuse and misuse has become a common thing. Does this look familiar? How about this? And this? The next slide is even shocking. You probably recognize a few pills, or should I say a few prescription pills, being specific. So it's become a common thing for Ghanaians to see prescription drug peddlers. First and foremost, we need to understand that this trade is illegal and very dangerous because it's conducted by untrained and unlicensed individuals who market and sell these drugs to individuals at stations, in buses, in the markets, and it's a very common practice in the market. Many people would argue that it is cheaper, and that's what many of us market women do. Many market women, many individuals who buy from buses argue that these drugs are cheaper from the drug peddlers than from the pharmacy shops. They sell drugs ranging from Cytotec to tramadol to painkillers, DYMS. And it's quite alarming because they do not know the dosage of these drugs and the side effects. Have you ever wondered why our healthcare workers are trained and licensed? Maybe you can ask yourself that. But one thing we need to understand is that licensing and training is very important before one can prescribe or administer drugs. All medications have adverse effects on the body if not properly administered or if not properly prescribed for use. Even among siblings, you would admit that our physiology, how our body works, is different. And so one medication doesn't work exactly the same for everyone. So there are doctors who assess us and look at what's wrong with us and help us by prescribing medicines that are suited to our needs and what we are experiencing. But when individuals tend to buy drugs from unprofessional and unlicensed sellers, it becomes a difficult thing when these drugs have to be tracked because of side effects or reactions. And sometimes individuals who buy these drugs are not even aware of the fact that it's the drugs that are causing this side effects or these reactions, and probably end up reporting to the hospital later when the sickness or when the illness has gotten out of hand. Many individuals die a year from misuse of medication and drugs. And we don't want to be one of those individuals. I must say, it is quite alarming, the rate at which people die from self-prescription and diagnosis. No amount of money can buy our lives, but we can spend a little of our income to protect our health. I know many times we think about how cheap the drugs are or how expensive it is to attend the hospital when our national health insurance system isn't really functioning as we want it to. And so today, to end our workshop, we're going to have a little discussion, a tete-a-tete, to see what some of the reasons are that makes us stay away from doctors and trained healthcare workers when we feel sick, and what we can do to bridge the gap and make primary healthcare a thing of interest for you and I. So you can leave your comments down below and let's have this discussion. Thank you very much for attending this workshop.